Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tiravanachari, Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe, Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Ram Ram Hare Hare. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्रील प्रभुपाद। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं स्वाग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते स्वारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणम्। सर्वशास्त्राभिपीयूष सर्ववेदैकसत्फल सर्वसिद्ध्यान्तरत्नयाढ्य सर्वलोकैकदृक्प्रद। Hare Krishna. We are studying from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 26, Fundamental Principles of Material Nature, Text 16. प्रभावं पौरुषं प्राहुः कालमेके यतो भयम् अहंकार विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषम् प्रभावं पौरुषं प्राहु कालमेके यतो भयम् अहंकार विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषः प्रभावं पौरुषं प्राहु कालमेके यतो भयम् अहंकार विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषम् प्रभावं पौरुषं प्राहु कालमेके यतो भयम् युषः विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषः तो भयम् अहंकार विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषम् प्रभावं पौरुषं प्राहु कालमेके यतो भयम् अहंकार विमूढ़स्य कर्तुः प्रकृतिमीयुषम् प्रभावम the influence, Paurusham of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prahu, they have said, Kalam, the time factor, Eke, some, Yataha, from which, Bhayam, fear, Ahankara Vimhudasya, deluded by false ego, Kartuhu, of the individual soul, Prakritim, material nature, Yushaha, having contacted. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Bhai Chaitanya Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki. The influence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is felt in the time factor, which causes fear of death due to the false ego of the deluded soul who has contacted material nature. Purport: the living entity's fear of death is due to his false ego of identifying with the body. Everyone is afraid of death. Actually, there is no death for the spirit soul, but due to our absorption in the identification of body as self, the fear of death develops. It is also stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.2.37, Bhayam Dvitiya Viniveshata Syat. Dvitiya refers to matter, which is beyond spirit. Matter is the secondary manifestation of spirit, for matter is produced from spirit. Just as the material elements described are are caused by the Supreme Lord or the Supreme Spirit. The body is also a product of the spirit soul. Therefore, the material body is called a Dvitiya, or the second, one who is absorbed in his second element or second exhibition of the spirit, is afraid of death. When one is fully convinced that he is not his body, there is no question of fearing death, since the spirit soul does not die. If the spirit soul engages in the spiritual activities of devotional service, he is completely freed from the platform of birth and death. His next position is completely spiritual. His next position is complete spiritual freedom from a material body. The fear of death is the action of the Kala or the time factor, which represents the influence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, time is destructive. Whatever is created is subject to destruction and dissolution, which is the action of time. Time is representation of the Lord, and it reminds us also that we must surrender unto the Lord. The Lord speaks to every conditioned soul as time. He says in Bhagavad Gita that if someone surrenders unto Him, then there is no longer any problem of birth and death. We should therefore accept the time factor as the Supreme Personality of Godhead standing before us. This is further explained in the following verse. Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Valapiyad Anugrahatare Nanamatagraha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagaram. Just a second. Hare Krishna. I beg the blessings of all the assembled devotees so that I can do this service of repeating some of the teachings that I have heard and learned in this parampara of Srila Prabhupada. Actually, I intended to speak from something from a document, but that is not getting opened. I checked in my, before coming I checked it's coming, but then hard drive is not getting connected. Anyway, so this text and purport is giving us a very important lesson about false ego, about delusion, about time factor, about the fear of death. So fear of death. Why there is fear of death? Which is due to false ego of deluded souls. When we identify ourselves as body, then we are fearful of death. When we are not identifying ourselves as body, then we don't fear about death. Suppose you have bought a brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. What is the cost? I think more than 1 lakh or 1.5 lakhs. You got a brand new phone. You bought from the market. You came and you kept on the table and you went to washroom. Then after a few minutes you come back from washroom and you see that the phone is broken. Screen is broken. How do you feel? 1.5 lakhs gone, broken. Who did that? We can't even imagine what we will do. 1.5 lakhs just gone. But then you are you're screaming, you are yelling, you are crying. After some time your friend says that no, it was a prank. Your phone is intact. Here you see in my pocket, this is a dummy iPhone. We know that you are buying an iPhone today. You went to buy an iPhone today, so we made a plan to prank on you. We got a dummy iPhone and broke it, and see, your phone is intact. How do you feel then? Wow, relieved. Relieved. So, sometimes back, you identified yourself with this iPhone. Okay, this is my iPhone. When you saw that it's broken, it's my iPhone, then you were shattered down. But when you came to know that no, this is not yours, yours one is intact. So that yours, that mine, that concept is removed from this, immediately relaxed. Immediately relaxed. So that identification itself is the main cause. So fear of death exists everywhere. Everybody is fearful of death. All the human beings, all the animals, everybody is fearful of death. A reptile or a snake, very envious snake. But snake is also not anyway, he's not coming to your house and coming to bite you. He's also busy in his life with his wives, with children, whatever, or he won't come. He also has a fear of death. But when you go to his territory, or somehow or other by mistake he comes to your territory, and somehow or other when he feels threatened about his life from you, that you are threatening him, so then it will come and bite you. Animals also like this. They will not anyway come and disturb anyone. Only when their life is in danger, they will come and counter-attack. So everybody is fearful of death. But we see some people who are not fearful of death. Who are they? Just like in Bhagavatam it says, Yascha Muratamo Loke, Yascha Buddha Paramgataha, Tabhuvau Sukhamedete, Klishyanti Antarita Janaha. There are two people or two types of people who are happy in this world. One is those who are elevated souls, self-realized souls. They are happy. Those who have got the blessings of Mahaprabhu. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate Vidhi Mahendra Adishcheva Kitayate Yat Karunya Kataksha Vaihavatam Stam Gauram Evatamaha. Those who received the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are happy. And the other guys who are happy are the fools. They are ignorant fools. They are also happy. Ignorance is bliss. So they are also happy in this world. Okay, I am happy going in. Prabhupada wrote in his Vrindavane Bhajan, I think, in that poem, Bengali poem, that Chirorogi Dukkho Bhogi Shojjate Shuiya Bhalo achi aaj kohe hashiya hashiya. If you go to a hospital to see some of your friend or relative who is in hospital, sick, and he goes, how are you? Fine. How are you today? Fine. So Prabhupada is writing, Chirorogi, we are patient forever, diseased forever. Dukkho bhogi, suffering in this material world, and shojjate shuya, lying on the bed. And if you ask, how are you? Bhalo achi, today I am fine. Bhalo achi aaj kohe hashiya. You will laugh, you will smile. Today I am fine. Bhalo achi aaj kohe hashiya hashiya. হাসি পায় তার ভালো থাকার কথায় মায়াবদ্ধ জীবের ভালো এইভাবে হয়. And Prabhupada was writing that then we laugh at that part, like looking at that person, that he is lying, he is having bandage and all these things, having oxygen or cylinder, this and that, and he says, I am fine today. So this is the condition of living entity. ভালো আছি আজ কয় হাসিয়া হাসিয়া. দৈবী হেসা গুণময়ী ভগবানের মায়া, ভালো থাকার অর্থ বুঝো ভালো করে ভায়া. Oh my dear brother, if first of all you understand what does it mean to be happy, or what does it mean to be, I am well today. What does it mean to be well? First of all you understand that. ভালো থাকার অর্থ বুঝো ভালো করে ভায়া. You understand it nicely. So ignorance is bliss. People who are ignorant, they are also happy. So similarly, in this world there are two types of people who are freed from the fear of death. Who are they? One are those who are self-realized souls, pure devotees, realize that they are not this body, they are souls. So they do not identify with this body, they are beyond false ego. They are freed from fear of death. Then there are other kinds of people who are freed from fear of death. Who are they? Terrorists, suicide bombers. You know how they are motivated? You go and kill and get killed. They know that they will get killed. Put a bomb in their body, go and press the button, you die, explode yourself. What crazy, and to that extent. I read some times back in news, like it's old thing, but in news I read that sometimes back in Delhi, in India, one family, the entire family, they got some idea, some conception, I think kind of black magic or whatever the idea was there, some kind of religious facts that somebody, their grandfather died, the grandfather is talking to them through someone or something like that. And the grandfather said them, okay, all of you die, then you will come to me and you will get better, you will get elevated, something like that. So entire family, how many people? Around 8-10 people in one day, one night. Everybody died, ceremoniously died, committed suicide. Entire family. In Delhi it was the news. That okay, all of you, this body is like, we are like this kind of philosophy, they got some idea that body is like, is a bondage, we are bound in this body, so you just die. Even small kids and adults, everybody died. So those things, those are crazy ideas. But of course, so they also conquered fear of death, isn't it? Let's die. I don't know how to say, is it, should I say this as fear of, they conquered fear of death or not, but that might be another type of fear. Because of that fear, they somehow or other, those who are like this, that's why it's called cowardly, those who commit suicide. I cannot face reality, I cannot face my karma, so let's commit suicide. They think that let's commit suicide in one shot and I will be freed, liberated from these sufferings. But no, they are inviting more sufferings, prolonged sufferings. That's why this is foolishness of committing suicide. One devotee was saying that if someone has subuddhi, good intelligence, then he will not commit suicide. Rather, he will try to solve the situation. But one who he has kubuddhi, then he will try to kill others. Kubuddhi means kill others. But one who is buddhi, then he will commit suicide. His buddhi is not working only, or just commit suicide. Of course, we see that in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, some devotees got that idea. Sanatana Goswami got that idea. He got leprosy and this, and then Mahaprabhu comes and embraces him. So he feels so bad that Mahaprabhu is coming and touching my this impure body and this. So he thought that let me go to Jagannath Puri and let me come under the wheel of the chariot. Let me give my body in Ratha Yatra. He came to Jagannath Puri with this idea. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to him and he said that Sanatan, if we can get Krishna by giving up this body, then I can give up thousands of millions of body. So then Mahaprabhu said, Sanatana Goswami, that kubuddhi chhariya karo shravana kirtan, achirat pabe tobe Krishna premodhan. That give up this kubuddhi, this bad intelligence of yours of committing suicide and do Shravan Kirtan, then you will get Krishna Premadhan. Do Shravan Kirtan. What is this idea of dying? What is this idea? So that was another devotee. There was, thank you. 1632. Okay. There was another devotee who wanted to commit suicide. He was Murari Gupta, Hanuman. He is here in Navadvip Dham, Mayapur, behind Chaitanya Mutt. How many of you visited Murari Gupta's house? You know where is Murari Gupta's house? This is just nearby. You can visit Ram Temple. So Murari Gupta was Hanuman. So Murari Gupta thought that last time also Lord Ram came and he did his pastime. Then he left. He left with all the devotees, leaving me behind. He instructed me to stay behind. This time also he might do something like that. Mahaprabhu has come and he will leave and he will instruct me to stay behind. No. So before that only I will leave my body. He got that idea. So what he did, he went to Bamanpukur Bazaar market, and what he did, he bought one knife, dagger kind of knife, and he thought that big knife, in Bengal it's called kati. Kati is not exactly this kind of knife for cutting fruits, not a different kind of thing, kati. Like I think with that, they cut the crops. I think that is called kati. It's a round kind of thing. What? SCYTHE, scythe. Okay. Anything, that kind of thing with which you cut the crops. He bought that from Babanpukur. And he came and he kept it hidden. He kept it somewhere, that at night when everybody will sleep, I will open it out and I will kill myself. Murari Gupta, Hanuman, he thought like that. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came suddenly to his house. And he said, Murari, how are you? I'm fine. So how come you have come here to my house? He said, I want something from you. He said, okay, what do you want from me? My whole body is for you, for life is for you, anything I can give to you. Mahaprabhu said, really? Your life is for me? Your life, your body belongs to me? He said, yes, Mahaprabhu, everything belongs to you. He said, if it belongs to me, then why are you thinking to destroy it? If your body belongs to me, then why are you thinking to destroy it? Murari Gupta said, oh my God, my plan is exposed. How come he came to know? He said, no. Who told you this thing? Who gave you misinformation? Who misinformed you? Nothing like that. Then Mahaprabhu said that, I know where did you buy this kati from and where you kept it hidden and what is your plan. I know everything. You go and bring it. Still Murari Gupta denied. Then Mahaprabhu went inside the house of Murari Gupta and brought it out, that knife, where he kept it hidden. He said, what is this? He said, never ever think like this. So we can see that dear devotees of Mahaprabhu, or acharyas, of course they are giving us teachings, lessons through that. Sometimes we might also think in this world, material world, being devotee also get that kind of crazy idea, or we might also get frustrated in life and think that, okay, let me kill myself, destroy my body, which is very hellish idea. It says that, if a second initiated devotee commits suicide, become Brahma Rakshas. Of course, for anyone, it's one should not, it's sin. So fear of death is everywhere, but of course, those who are pure devotees, they can conquer it if they stop misidentification with their body. I heard the story of Prabhupada and his disciples. So Prabhupada was in India and he was preaching, doing some Pandal program, and someone stood up from the audience and he said, oh, you are saying all these things. If you have courage, go to Pakistan and go and preach. Prabhupada said, are you challenging me? Then I am accepting your challenge. Prabhupada then called Brahmananda Prabhu in America that go to Pakistan and preach. Brahmananda Prabhu didn't have idea. That time there was no internet or ChatGPT, Google, and you search it. Where is? He said, okay, let's go to. He just found out the map. Where is Pakistan? Prabhupada told me, okay, how to go to Pakistan? Okay, somehow or other, by hitchhike or somehow or other, he reached Pakistan. Once he entered Pakistan, then he understood what is Pakistan. That was 1971. War was going on. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all the Hindu Muslims were going on. He went, I said, where have I come? Pakistan. So then there was news also, I think, that in Pakistan, some monks or sadhu is killed, or Hare Krishna, something like that. Prabhupada was so much tensed. There was no contact connection, no WhatsApp. So then from somewhere he called Prabhupada or got some address of then. Prabhupada, I think, sent telegram that get out of the country immediately. Something like that. So then they were trying to get out of the country. So Brahmananda Maharaj, at that time he was sannyasi, Brahmananda Maharaj and Pushta Krishna Prabhu, Brahmachari, his Brahmachari assistant. Both are in saffron, sannyasi and Brahmachari, with sannyas danda. So they're trying to get out of the country, come to India from Pakistan. So they boarded a bus with other so many people. So the Pakistani soldiers, they stopped the bus, got all the people out, and they were checking the Hindus, and they were brush firing, they were killing them, put them in a row and killing them. People are crying and yelling. So then Brahmananda Maharaj and Pushta Krishna Prabhu are standing in the queue too, in the row, to be killed. And Pushta Krishna Prabhu said, Maharaj, what do you do? And Brahmananda Maharaj, he kind of smiled, just like he's giving a pose for photo session. He said, put your hand in the bidbag, Prabhu, we are going back to Godhead. Put their hand in bidbag, calm, composed. So Paramatma gave something revealed in the heart of those ferocious Pakistani soldiers. They saw that all these other people, they're crying, they're pleading, they're requesting for life. And these two people, they're just so calm, sober, they're like unaffected. So they thought that they are sadhus or maybe. So they said, okay, get into the bus and get out of the country immediately. Go, run. So then Brahmananda Maharaj, Pushta Krishna Prabhu get into the bus and came out of the country. Came to India. When they came to India, Prabhupada was, I think, in Juhu, in India, Mumbai. So as they came to Prabhupada's room, and as soon as Prabhupada came running, and Prabhupada, big Brahmananda Prabhu's body, Prabhupada embraced him, and they, just like his father, when in Bhagavatam also you see that Narsimhadev was licking the head of Prahlad Maharaj. Father smells the head of the son. So like that, Prabhupada was looking at Brahmananda Prabhu's body. If he is fine, he is looking at his head and he was smelling like that, like a father's affection. So that's something, fear of death. Yeah, if we understand we are not this body, we are soul. We see that in Mahabharata, Yudhishthira Maharaj and Yaksha was discussing. So Yaksha asked question, what is the most wonderful thing in this world? And Yudhishthira Maharaj replied, Ahannihanni bhutani gachanti layam sheshastavaram icchanti kimascharyamathoparam. Every day people are dying. We are seeing that people are dying. But still those who are remaining, they are thinking that, okay, I will not die. I am exception. I will not die. So this is the most wonderful thing. People think that I am exceptional. It will not happen with me. I am exceptional. So this is most wonderful, that even if we see people are dying in front of us, still we think that I will not die. And more than that wonderful, the most wonderful thing, you know what is that? Even more than that. That is those who are preaching Krishna consciousness. We are preaching, we are sitting on Vyasasana, we are giving lecture, we are quoting this sloka, that we will die, and we forget that we will die. We preach to others that we will die, but in our lives we forget that we will die. That's even more wonderful. So anyway, I wanted to read something. I got that now. Something interesting. This is the whole purport and whole sloka which talks about the false ego, time factor. Kapil Dev is talking about the 24 elements of material world. In this he is talking about pradhana and time factor, the Lord. So this will go on in that way. False ego and identification. Bhayam dvitiya viniveshatasya, that's what Prabhupada is talking, is from 11th canto of Bhagavatam. Dvitiya, ishadapetasya viparyaya smriti. When we think something other than Krishna, dvitiya vinivesh, then that is the cause of fear, bhaya. I wanted to read from a book called Shri Krishna Prema Tarangini. What is this book? So this book is written by a devotee. His name was Raghunath, and he was given a title, Bhagavat Acharya. And who gave him this title? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him this title. And Sri Raghunath Bhagavat Acharya was a disciple of Gadadhar Pandit, or Panchatattva Gadadhar Pandit. So Gadadhar Pandit's disciple, Raghunath, his house was somewhere in Bengal. So he was studying Bhagavatam. He was sincere in studying Bhagavatam, and he was compiling poems, just like Srila Prabhupada gave us Gitar Gan. Bhagavad Gita he compiled into Bengali poetry, just like Chaitanya Charitamrita Shlok, Bengali shlokas. Similarly, we have Bengali Gitar Gan. Entire 700 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita into Bengali poetry written by Srila Prabhupada. So we have that fortune of reading that, reciting that Gitar Gan. Srila Prabhupada was very much ambitious about that, hopeful about that. In those days in Calcutta bus tram, they used to play Ravindra Sangit, songs of Rabindranath Tagore. So Prabhupada wanted this Gitar Gan to be sang, and it should be played everywhere. Gitar Gan, song of Bhagavad Gita, song format. So in 1996, the Prabhupada's centennial time, Prabhupada's 100 years anniversary. So His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, he arranged it in Calcutta through some professional singers. He made it songs, recorded in studio. Gitar Gan, entire Gitar Gan song recording is there. Beautiful song. It's there in Bengali Bhagavad Gita. We have shloka, then word meaning synonyms, then we have Gitar Gan, then we have translation, then we have purport. The big Bhagavad Gita in Bengali, we help that way. So we have that fortune in Bengali to learn Bengali and read Gitar Gan. And actually, when from Calcutta, some chancellor or someone visited from Calcutta University, I think, to Mayapur. And Mayapur Gurukul kids came in front of him and they recited Gitar Gan. And His Holiness Jayapatika Swami Maharaj, he wrote a letter to Prabhupada like that chancellor came and he visited Mayapur, and he so wrote that these Gurukul kids came and recited Gitar Gan. So Prabhupada was so happy. Prabhupada said, yes, make them memorize entire Gitar Gan and try to introduce this in schools. Let the kids memorize, learn Gitar Gan and sing Gitar Gan. So same way, Raghunath Das Bhagavat Acharya, he composed Bhagavatar Gan. Entire Bhagavatam he wrote as poetry. So, and he was reciting it. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to his house, and he was, at that time he was reading Bhagavatam, he was reciting. Mahaprabhu was so happy, he came into ecstasy. Mahaprabhu was telling him, read out, read more, read more, read more. Poro, read more, read more. Then Mahaprabhu was so happy in transcendental ecstasy by hearing Bhagavat recitation by Raghunath Bhagavat Acharya. Then Mahaprabhu told him that you compile entire Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu instructed him actually, to finish entire Bhagavatam. So actually what he did till 9th canto, he did like summary. Chapters or sections he did like summary. But from 10th canto, for each and every shloka, he gave Bengali poetry. 10, 11, 12. Each and every shloka he gave Bengali poetry. So Krishna Lila, all these things are nicely in Bengali. There is another book called Shri Krishna Vijay by Gunaraj Khan. This also based on 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bengali poetry. And Mahaprabhu mentioned this in Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is when we go to Kulingram. We visited Kulingram. There we saw the ancestor's house of Satyaraj Khan, Gunaraj Khan. Satyaraj Khan was from Kulingram, and Gunaraj Khan was the ancestor of Satyaraj Khan. So Mahaprabhu told Satyaraj Khan that your forefather has purchased me. Nandan Krishna more Prananath. That was one line in that song. So Mahaprabhu was so happy. He said, by this one sentence he has purchased me. What to speak of you? Even the dogs of Kulingram are very dear to me. So that Shri Krishna Vijay book is also there, actually. So anyway, so in this Raghunath Bhagavat Acharya, he compiled his Gita, Bhagavat in poetry form. So this Kapil Shikshamrita also is there in this format. I thought reading something from this in Bengali poetry. Anyway, whatever. A few things, it's a long thing. Bhagavatam, Kapil section, a few chapters he gave. Main thing is that I just wanted to introduce it so the devotees get to know more about this. I heard that in Gaudiya Math, when new devotees join, initially they recommend them to read this, Krishna Prem Tarangini. That you read entire Bhagavatam first in poetry format. You get to know entire Bhagavatam easily. তবে আইলা দেবহূতি কপিল জননী প্রণাম করিয়া দেবী বলে স্তুতি বাণী. Devahuti came, mother of Kapil. She offered obeisances to Kapil Dev and started to pray. অজ নিরঞ্জন তুমি নির্গুণ বিকার লোক পরিত্রাণ হেতু কইলে অবতার. স্ত্রী জাতি সহজে না জানে ভালো মন্দ কি রূপে সংসার ছুটে ছুটে ভব বন্ধ. So this is the verse. Katham pashyamahi striyaha, how come namasya purusam tvadvam ishwaram prakrite priyam. So that those verses they are saying that how can like a woman like me understand you. অজ্ঞানতিমির অন্ধ মুই মুরমতি জ্ঞান চক্ষু দিয়া মোর খণ্ডাহ দুর্গতি. এ ঘোর সংসার পার কর দয়াময় মাতৃভাবে কৃপা করি ঘুচাহ সংশয়. That, oh my dear Lord, ajnana timira andha mui muramuti, I am blind out of ignorance in this material world. So you give me Gyan Chakshun, the vision of knowledge, and you remove my sufferings. Then you save me from this material world. I am your mother, so give me this knowledge. মায়ের বচন শুনি প্রভু ঋষিকেশ কহিতে লাগিলা প্রভু ধরি মুনিবেশ. ভক্তিযোগ হয়ে যদি আমার চরণে বিষয়ে বৈরাগ্য বলো বারে অনুক্ষণে তবে সে তরিতে পারে এ ঘোর সংসার শোনো মাতা কহিব তাহার পরকার. Then hearing his mother's words, Kapil Dev, he sat in the asana like a sage, and then he started to instruct that if someone gets bhakti yoga at my lotus feet, then what happens? He keeps on getting vairagya, detachment from material world, step by step, constantly. And then he can cross over this material world. Then, my dear mother, listen to me. Now I am explaining to you the types of bhakti yoga. So, chapter 25, what we read in previous chapter, those things he is describing. বিষয় দুর্জয় পাশে জীবের বন্ধন সাধু সঙ্গে হইলে সেই কৈবল্য কারণ. ত্যাগশীল দয়ালু সকল হিতকারী জগতে যাহার নাহি উপজয়ে বৈরী. এসব ভকত জন ভকত ভূষণ সর্বভাবে করে যেবা গোবিন্দ ভজন. What is this verse? Sadhava sadhu bhushanam titikshava karunaya surida sarva dehinam. So those verses he is saying here. That tyagshil, he is renounced, dayalu, he is very merciful. Sakalo hitokari, surida sarva bhutanam. Jagote jahar nahi উপজয় অজাত শত্রুব শান্ত, অজাত শত্রু জগতে যাহার নাহি উপজয়ে বৈরী. এসব ভকত জন ভকত ভূষণ, সাধব সাধু ভূষণ, ভকত ভূষণ. সুতদার পরিজন গৃহধন তেজে ছাড়িয়া সকল ধর্ম শোভে আমা ভোজে. পুণ্য কথা আমারও শুনয়ে যে বা কহে বিবিধ সংসার তাপ কভু তার নহে. Dara Sutta, about those verses he is saying that Punya Katha, Satam Prasanga Nama Virya Samvida, talking about that. Punya Katha Amar Jeva Kohe. Eshava Bhakoto Shone, Korotumi Shango, Shango Dosh Horibo, Hoiba Bhava Bhango. So you associate with these devotees, then you will get freed from the fault of bad association. Bhakoto Jonero Shango Hoy Jotha Totha, Amaro Charitro Shune, Guno Shune Punno Kotha, Nirobodhi Hori Kotha, Shune Jai Jon, Shraddharati Bhakoti, Baroe Onukhon. Which verse is this? Satam Prasangano Virya Samvida Bhavanti Ritkan Rasayana Katha. That in devotee association, listen to my Katha constantly. Then Shraddha Rati Bhakti Anukramishati. Bhakti Jog Hoy Jar Hoy Bhagyodoi Vishoye Boiragya Hoy Khandoye Sangshoy Shuddha Bhave Nirobodhi Bhajoye Shri Hari Tobe She Paramopod Pai Bhavatori. One who gets Bhakti Yoga, he is very fortunate. Bhagyodaya. And he gets Vairagya, detachment from matter, material world. And very purely he constantly serves Shri Hari. Puttero bochono shuni monuradu hita aro kichu jiggashila hoya horoshita kirupa bhakoto jon kirupa bhakoti kemone lokkhone chini koha mohamoti. So in Bhagavatam also you see how Devahuti Mata, she asked question to Kapil Dev. So how is, tell me the lakshan, the symptoms of Bhakti Yoga, characteristics of Bhakti Yoga. How are the devotees? How to understand them? How to identify them? And how is this Bhakti? Please tell me. Then Mayero Bochono Shuni Prabhu Damodar Kopo Choko Pilo Veshe Dilena Uttor. So Lord Damodar means Kapil Dev, the Lord, he is answering this question. Akinchana Bhakti. So all these things in that way, it goes on, goes on, goes on. Bengali poetry, entire Kapil Shiksha Amrita. Okay. So our time already, we have 3 minutes remaining. I wanted to read more from this from beginning, but then I didn't get that access. Okay. So those who can read this, you can read this wonderful book, Krishna Prem Tarangini. I don't know if it's like translated. No, it may not be translated into English. So it's in Bengali poetry. The hard copy you can find in Gaudiya Math. Soft copy we have this in scanned and all. So any comment, correction or question? Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you for the class. You mentioned about the fear of death. So we observe that being engaged in this worldly activities, we lose this sense of fear of death, and then we don't become serious in our Krishna consciousness. Our life continuously keeps on going, like do this, do that, do this, earn money, do job, and like that the life continuously goes on, and then this fear of death is gone. So how do we maintain that strength in Krishna consciousness? We are in our bhakti, because that fear of death is gone, and have to do this, that, and it keeps on going.
Okay, good question. Actually, I wanted to speak about that also, but then fear of death. Should we have it or not have it? In one sense, yes. This sloka talks that we should not have fear of death. Try to get out of fear of death. But in other sense, it's good to have fear of death. Because once one devotee asked Srila Prabhupada how to always remember Krishna or chant mode. I think that question was like that. In my beginning days of Krishna consciousness, I read this quote, so then I wrote it also in my study room. I forgot where it was. So then Prabhupada replied that, think that the next moment you are going to die, so then you will be able to remember Krishna. So Prabhupada is giving us fear of death. reminding us about death. Then there was another quote of Prabhupada where Prabhupada said that Parikshit Maharaj had 7 days in hand. But we don't have 7 minutes also. We are not assured about 7 minutes also. So we should always constantly read Bhagavatam. So there also kind of fear of death. So fear of death is good. If we forget fear of death, if we do not have fear of death, okay, let's go ahead and do things. But no, we need to always remember Krishna. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur would always say that, okay, if Jodi Krishna ichha hoy, then we will do this. If Krishna willing, we will do this. We'll meet tomorrow, we'll go there tomorrow. Or next Sunday we'll meet and do this. No, if Krishna desired, Krishna willing, we'll do this. So we should always think of fear of death also. So it's important to instill fear of death. So generally what I do when I go for like any public preaching or any other house program, when I travel and they ask me or give some classes and then I don't know what to speak suddenly because these are not pre-planned. Suddenly they ask me to speak and mixed audience. There are kids, there are adults, small baby kids and adults and then teenagers, youths, senior devotees, new devotees, everybody. So what do you speak? A mixed audience. So one of my favorite topic is this death because everybody is going to die. New devotee, old devotee, everybody is going to die. Kids, adults, everybody is going to die. So let's talk about death. We are going to die, you don't have much time of urgency. Actually one devotee asked me once that probably in such and such place there is Bhakti Vriksha group and there was some problem with the leader, that the devotees were not happy so with the management, so then management was changed and the higher authority they asked me to go there and give some class and that devotee approached me and said that to go there. So he said, what should I go and what should I talk there? It's a mess there. Devotees are not happy with the management and this and that and so many other things going on. So they asked me to go next Tuesday to go and give class. What do I go and speak there? So I said, just go and talk about death because everybody is going to die. Managers and new people, everybody is going to die. Just say that everybody is going to die. We all are going to die. We don't know how long we are going to stay alive. So tell that everybody should be serious. Whatever happened, or whatever happens. Everybody should be serious. So death is one common thing, common topic which can bring us together. So ABC to GBC, everybody is going to die. So that's why fear of death is good in that sense. Rather, there are lots of shlokas in Bhagavatam, in Shastra, which says death might come any time. Kala Sarpa, death is like the time. Kala Sarpa is going to come any time. So remember, Taja Durjana Sansargam, Bhaja Sadhu Samagavam. What was that shloka Shankaracharya? Smaranityam anityatam. That you think that this material world is temporary. So actually Mayavadis have this also. They focus on this. Is anitya, anitya, anitya. Maya, 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 neti, 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 anitya. That's there. But of course, our philosophy is not just focus on negative, anitya, anitya. We talk about nitya, something beyond death, something eternal. Death is going to come anyway, but of course, we should not forget about this. That's why it's important to remind us time to time that anything might happen anytime. Even devotees, they are also leaving their bodies in accidental death. Many things are there. So there are verses which gives us hope. There are verses which cautions us, warns us, and some verses encourages us. Like there is one verse in Navadvip Dham Mahatmya which says that there is no accidental death in Mayapur Dham. There is no apamrityu in Navadvip Dham. So what does this mean? We see that devotees are dying in Ganges or devotees getting accident and dying. So yeah, externally accident might happen, but point is if you have accident in Calcutta, you get accidental death. That's called apamrityu, untimely death. But in Navadvip Dham, you have accident, you don't get a result of untimely death. You get result of living body in Navadvip Dham. So that is also one nice loka. Then we get the dham of glories of Panchavani, Gauranga Setu. That if you leave your body there, go to spiritual or get Gauranga Prem. So on Gauranga Prem Swami Maharaj was giving class and I heard the story like this. I don't know how much true is this, but Gauranga Prem Maharaj was giving class there in Navadvip Parikrama. that yeah, in this place, Panchavani, if you leave your body, like that, this happened. So hearing that, one devotee said, let me die here. So he jumped from the bridge. But he jumped there, there was sand. Water was not much there. He didn't die. So anyway, that's there. So fear of death is good in this sense, always to remind us that we might die anytime, to be serious, sincere in bhakti. We have one devotee, few years back, one Prabhuji, he came and gave Bhagavatam class here. So after Bhagavatam class he finished, he had, I think, heart attack. So he was taken to hospital, he left his body. That was his last, just Bhagavatam class, and then he was taken to hospital and he left his body. So I am giving Bhagavatam class here, I don't know whether I will be able to go to my house or not. So we don't know. Anything might happen. There might be earthquake, it might fall down, the fan might fall down, anything might happen, anytime. One devotee was telling me that when he was, like in his childhood, he went to his maternal uncle's house. He was lying on the bed, relaxing. His uncle was calling him, hey, come here, come here. He said, no, I can't come. He said, come here. He said, no, I can't come. So then uncle shouted, come here first, I want to show you something. So he was like, oh, like uncle is calling me. So then he came down from the bed. As soon as he came down and came near the door, fan was moving. Fan fell there where he was sleeping. He was lying down on the bed. It just fell there. If he would be few seconds late, that moving fan, hot fan would fall on him. Don't know what would happen. So one devotee was sharing this story. So anytime anything might happen, we don't know. So let's Chaitanya Chandra Charane Kurutanuragam. Let's take shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.